First, just want to say how thankful I am to our players and our coaches and top 25 finish and 9-win season, and for our seniors, their third bowl win in 4 attempts. So it was a great finish, and that's what we talked about this whole bowl prep. And so proud of those guys. You know, a lot of seniors don't focus the way these guys do. You know, their minds are in other places, and it just says a lot about the character of these young men. And very proud of them and thankful to them, and to have records being broken in the game. All-time leading receiver here with Jalen Samuels. You know, we have a 3,000-yard passer in Ryan Finley, a 1,000-yard receiver, Kelvin Harmon, a 1,000-yard rusher, and Naheem Hines. A bunch of guys played their butts off, you know, and Player of the Year with Bradley. And it's hard to think about life without some of these dudes, but a bunch of guys are going to have seniors on their chest now moving forward. And the fans that made it to our game, thank you. And it means a lot. There was a lot of red in the stadium, and I know that's not easy to get here for one, and to do it in the holiday season for two. So thank you for that. And just another great momentum piece for our football team heading into our off-season program. And I know our coaches and our players alike are looking forward to a week with nothing. Right? I know I am. And come back to work here pretty soon, but we're going to enjoy tonight and the next 7 or 8 days, whatever it is, thoroughly. Any questions?
Do you feel like you're proud of this team? Do you feel like now there's a page being turned in your program?
Well, we talked about it in the locker room. You know, top 25 is the standard we want for this program. It's where we want to live, and this senior class got us to that point. That's the standard we live by at this point, and that's where we want it to continue to climb. And they understand the work that, because they visualized it, the work that they put in. And there's a lot of people, really great people involved in that process, you know, from the weight room staff to the training room, the nutrition, the coaches, everybody. And the thing that I'm most proud of is these guys is just the way that they complete tasks and finish jobs. And not everybody does that. There's a lot of talented people that don't, and these guys do, and that's what makes them who they are, and what makes my job fun, to be around guys like that.
What got going with your offense in the second quarter?
Everything. I mean, we're dominating the line of scrimmage, running the ball, catching it, throwing it. Everything. I just thought we got hot and finished drives. Defense really started fast, got a takeaway, and did some really good things. You know, I thought we'd score on the fake field goal and didn't, so that was unfortunate. Thought Kyle was going to outrun that guy. But, you know, the guys got hot, and then I thought they just dominated the line of scrimmage as the game went on.
Speaking of special teams, how important was special teams in this game?
It's always important. It's always important, you know. And we had a couple opportunities that went the other way. You know, we roughed the punter, had a chance to block a punt there, and then we had an unfortunate running into our returner. It's kind of a weird deal when Lacey ran into him trying to block for him, and we lost the ball on that possession. But I thought Kyle did a nice job. Our kickoff coverage did a nice job. And a lot of positives to take from that.
This is your first senior class as a head coach. I mean, pretty much your entire head coaching career.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like they've made you better as a head coach?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I'm lucky to come to work with these guys every day, and I think that's the fun thing in our program. It's not me, it's we, you know, and everything we do, it's about the players, it's about the coaches, it's about the relationships we build together. And, you know, I've gotten better as a coach just like they've gotten better as players, you know, and I think that's something that from the top down we preach, and it's something that these guys believe in. You know, it is a relationship. You know, obviously there's a line there, but it's a relationship, and they know that we love them. They know that we care about them, and they know that it's not just while they're here. It's when they're gone, and their lives after football. I mean, the friendships I'm going to have with these guys as they've finished their time here is going to last a long time. Probably end up employing a few of them as coaches because they're pretty smart football guys.
Dave, you think
talk about a new set of seniors coming in. Can you talk about the value of a thorough victory like you guys did today to end up the year, and how it helps the coaching staff, the players that are going to be seniors, and even recruiting?
Well, I just think, you know, it's the legacy these guys wanted to have. You can talk to the seniors more about that, but legacy is something that you earn. It's an opportunity that's there, and then you take advantage of an opportunity. And this was a legacy opportunity for our senior class. You know, there's been 11, now 12 9-win teams in the history of NC State football. And there's 125 teams that have played, so we're in the top 10% of all time with this football team right now. And these seniors helped us do that. And they wanted to be a part of that. They wanted to win 3 of their 4 bowl games and be a 75% team in bowls instead of a 50% team. You know, those things matter to these guys, and for the guys replacing them, the standard's high. And that's what I did. I walked up to Steph and said, "Hey, senior," and he just was like, "Oh my God, you know, I can't believe I'm a senior already," you know. And same with Doeren, same with Naheem. I mean, there's our offensive linemen that are returning. There's a bunch of really good seniors coming back, and so that'll be their job now to carry the torch.
It looked like you congratulated a ton of people on the field, and then you danced with your wife. Can you describe that moment?
They were playing Marty Robbins' El Paso. It's a great song. Had to dance to that one. But yeah, no, it's great. You know, you win a bowl game, and a lot of work goes into it. I mean, we report back to campus January 8th, just like last year. I think it was January 7th. And the season doesn't start in August for the coaches or the players. It starts in January. So 12 months later, it completes, and I'm going to party my butt off tonight. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to have fun. And that's what we do. We win, we have fun, we go back to work, you know. So, you know, I think that's what you're supposed to do. When you do something that you put your heart into, you celebrate it when it comes out the way you want. And wins are hard to get in college football.
One more question?
Hard to get.
Dave, what is this?
Jalen Samuels broke NC State career record today for total catches in a career. Can you just kind of look back on how he's been able to do that and how important it was that that did happen today in his finale?
Well, I'm just so happy it did happen because you know, I told him before the game, I thanked him before the game for all that he's done for our program, and you look at the names that are on that list too. It's not like there's just a few no names. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that were phenomenal players here and in the NFL, and his name's now on top. So he earned it, and he's done it a lot of ways. You know, whether it's down the field passes or shovel passes or jets, handoffs, wildcat plays. He's done a lot for our program.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Want to sit with your team over the last